I'll just introduce the members here. The representatives of United Goans Foundation, Goencho Ekvott and Goencho Ekvott are here to address you all. On my right, extreme right, is Jose Cabral from NUE. He's
Yes,
Raju Cabral, and he's a member of Goencho Ekvott. To his left is Arvind Menezes, a member of United Goans Foundation from the village of Lotoli. To my right is Zarina Dacunia. She is a member of Goencho Ekvott.
Dacunia.
I am Dr. Ashish Kamath of United Goans Foundation, and he is Charlie De Silva of United Goans Foundation from Kitol. The reason we come here is very simple. The government of the day is bereft of ideas, and their whole idea of any development is basically skewed. Whatever development they think they are bringing to Goa is planned against the wishes of the people, without actually involving with the people from that respective place where they intend the development to take place. And this we have seen for years together, from the SEZs to the present day IIT. What is concerning is that the government has a skewed notion that people of Goa are against development. That rather is a very wrong assumption. The problem is that the politicians always come with projects with vested interests, and then they try to impose these projects on the people of Goa by hook or by crook. Today, for months together, the people of Melauli have been squatting on roads. Their normal life has been disbanded, and we have seen how the police tried to actually put a gun to their head and tried to roll over them so as to bring that IIT in their village. The MLA of Walpoi, Vishwajit Rane, who till July, or rather till about some 15 days back, was absolutely boisterous and arrogant in saying that any which ways the IIT will come up in Walpoi, in Melauli, has now turned around and actually basically representing to the government that the IIT has to be shifted. We all Goans know that projects like IIT are important for the state of Goa, but since the government never involves the people of Goa, the problem is that they never understand which place will easily attract that sort of investment, and which place the villagers will be more than happy to have those projects in their villages. A couple of days back, we basically had a Facebook campaign wherein we just proposed that IIT Kitol should be 1,000 views for that particular foundation, and there were no comments against that basic proposal. So today we come here with a representation which we have made to the Chief Minister of Goa, to the Honorable Governor of Goa, to Mr. Vishwajit Rane, and also to the Union Minister of Education, Mr. Nishank. We have basically emailed this representation to them. The physical copies are here, which we are going to go to the Chief Minister and present it to him in person. The two options which we mentioned here in this proposal are basically Kitol, and the second one, which we feel is more relevant, more suited and more justified for Goa is at Verna. When the SEZ policy had come through, the GIDC acquired somewhere around 38 lakh square meters of land. Today, the GIDC is having 22 lakh square meters of land, unused land, which is there at Verna phase 4. This land is basically free of any encumbrances. Rather, to repossess the land from the SEZ promoters, GIDC took a loan of somewhere around 250 crores, for which on a monthly basis they are paying an EMI of 3 crore 90 lakhs. We have to realize one thing, that successive governments in Goa come out with policies which basically they think require land acquisition. And as on date, there are crores of square meters of land in Goa which are lying vacant, from the IT park at Taligaon to the planned one at Mershe to the 35 lakh square meters odd SEZ land to some other land. And plus, even after having all this land, they want to acquire more land. I don't know how many people must be knowing, but the IT park, the land which was acquired for IT in Taligaon, has now been encroached by a owner of a very reputed media house. But no action has been taken, and that's the reason people oppose such things. That government acquires land against their wishes, and then instead of having actual development, they just leave that land to its own whims. So, to speak more on the Verna option, I'll request Arvind to go and say his.
Hi, I'm Arvind Menezes from Lothuli, and to start off, was an active part of the anti-SEZ movement in Goa. During that time, like my colleagues mentioned, a lot of land was acquired which is today lying barren and doing nothing. So during the movement of SEZ, anti-SEZ, we had proposed that we don't want SEZ, but the land could be utilized to set up an educational hub. Now, educational hub for all the surrounding cities like Margaon, which is congested, Vasco is congested, the schools do not have the infrastructure required. So this hub could be set up where all the schools moved in there with the infrastructure, and it would be excellent, centrally located, decongesting the cities. Today we've also put forward that the IIT, which has been doing musical chairs around Goa and different locations, very willingly we welcome it to the plateau in Verna. It is again close proximity to the harbour, close to the airport, well connected by a 4-lane highway. We have the industrial area which is close proximity. There can be a lot of exchange of training programs, etc. And we also feel that this place could be utilized to attract other educational colleges like the AIMS or something in hotel management, whatever. It could be utilized for this purpose. This land is already acquired. There's no acquisition required. It is already there with the government, and they just have to put forward and get it done. We have a Nouveau constituency group which we have created, in which we've already spoken about it, and 99% of the members are for it. And we have also made a presentation to the local MLA, and he was very enthusiastic about the whole thing. So I think to avoid any more resistance from people and locations. We have the place, utilize it for that, and we readily welcome the IIT project to come into the Verna Plateau. I think Raju? Yeah, Raju can say a few words.
Sorry about my voice, it's a bit low. Supporting Dr. Ashish Kamat, I am Raju Kapoor from the village of Nagwa and Dubai constituency. Arvind Menezes has spoken much and also Ashish Kamat. The reason why IIT has to come and should come to Verna is basically because of three reasons. Basically, the education system today in Goa, I would say it is reached to a 70%, but it is not reached to 100%. We are diverted in very different locations for students and people who want to study. Now, what happens when an education hub comes in a spot like Verna? There is less vegetation, the trees are not cut. The development will be such that everybody, the nearby villages in the periphery area of Verna will be enabled for employment. Students will come from all over. We will support, which will be an eco-friendly environment of the institutions. There will be various faculties coming from different factors of education, from science to commerce to other cultural and activities if students want to study in that sector. There will be R&D which will be contributed to directly to the industry, which is now, we have about 450 factories over there which need Goan workers, which need Goan technicians, which need Goan people to work over there, which we don't have right now, and we are employing people from outside. This will hub will directly cater to the industry. It will cater to the students who go abroad to study. Why they go abroad to study is because of the facility is not available in Goa. There are a lot of people who want to study and are still studying abroad. They go to other states to study. Why not study in the state of Goa? We have education out of here. People want education more and more. They want to be developed more and more. Why go to Melauli? Come to Verna, we are welcoming you. We will support you. The citizens of Nuwe constituency will support you. Arvind is there, Zarina is there from Nuwe. All other citizens who know what is education meant for, which will be the center. Verna comes in the center of Goa. Otherwise, if there is another industry which is proposed today by Mr. Lobo, that the garbage is coming out over there, I deeply condemn it on this day, though I don't have to talk about it much. But instead of the garbage plant which is coming, which is going to ruin the plateau of Verna, we need the educational hub to come over there, which will be better benefits to the people around surrounding those villages and to the people of Goa. I thank you and I request this government to please lay heed to this request that everybody has come out, and we are requesting you and the students and the seniors and the youth of Goa requesting you, please, if there is any other option, we are welcome to it, but we feel that this is the best option, that Verna should come as a new educational hub, and IIT or TIS or other institutions of India should be there. Thank you.
हांव चार्ल्स डिसिल्वा, युनायटेड गोवन फावंडेशन, तशेंच गोंयचो आवाज आनी गोंयचो एकवट. आयज जरी आमी हांगा प्रेस कॉन्फरन्स घेतला जायत, हाचो आनीक एक हेतू आसा. सदांच सरकार कितें म्हणटा, NGO सदांच ओपोज करता. सरकार अशें म्हणटा की कितेंच प्रोजेक्ट आयलो काय ना NGOs ओपोज करता. आयज आमी NGO प्रोपोज करतात गव्हर्मेंटाक, आनी गव्हर्मेंटाक सांगपाक सोदतात की ज्यो जमिन्यो गव्हर्मेंटान घेतिल्ल्यो आसात जाचो ताणें आजूनय यूज करूंक ना, थंय तुमी हो NIT सारको प्रोजेक्ट हाडचो. NITच कित्याक, IIT ऑल इंडिया इन्स्टिट्यूट ऑफ मेडिकल सायन्स हेवूय प्रोजेक्ट हाडचे, हे बरे प्रोजेक्ट, आनी हातूंत पोल्युशन जावचें ना, हिवूय आमकां खबर आसा. ते खातीर आमी प्रपोज केल्लें आहा की वेर्ना करचें, नाजाल्यार किटॉल करचें, जंय 8 लाख स्क्वेअर जमीन आसा. तशीच वेर्नाय जमीन आसा जातूंत झाडां कातरपाक पडना, जातूंत कोणाकूच दूख लागची ना, कारण ही जमीन गव्हर्मेंटा लागीं ताब्यान आसा. रस्ते केल्ले आसा, तशेंच किटॉलय रस्ते केल्ले आसा. फकत येवपाचें, कन्स्ट्रक्शन करपाचें आनी हे प्रोजेक्ट जे आमी सांगतात की येवचे म्हणून हातून पोल्युशन जावचें ना ही आमकां खात्री आसा. हीच आमचो उलो गव्हर्मेंटाक की गव्हर्मेंटान अशें म्हणचें न्हू की आमकां खबरूच ना की जमीन आशिल्ली म्हणून. दॅट्स वाय वी आर प्रोपोजींग टू द गव्हर्मेंट दॅट दीस आर लँड्स अवेलेबल, put a thought again and change your project instead of forcing on the people of Melauli and other places in Goa. Bring them to the land which is already existing rather than keeping them as a land which is not to be used.
हांव जरिना द कुयना गोंयचो आवाजाचो वांगडी. म्हाका दिसता प्रत्येक वेळार जेन्ना गोंया खातीर चळवळ्यो जाल्ल्यो आसात, NGO फक्त वता आनी दांडो मारता आनी अशें करता तशें करता म्हणून आमचें नांव पडलेलो आसा. तो तकटो आतां काडून उडोवया. वेर्णा आनी किटोल हेय बी सरकारान आपल्या ताब्यान आशिल्ली जमनीचेर कित्याक मत दिवंक ना, चीत दिलें ना. आमकां मेळावलीच्या लोकांक माडोवया नाका, तांकां बेघर करुया नाका. तांचे वन आमी राखुया. वन रक्षक म्हणटात म्हणल्यार वनाचे खातें वन रक्षकाचें काम करिना. आतां तर आमी कितें म्हणटा ताचेर सरकारान म्हाका एक विनंती करता, आयकून घेयात आनी समजून घेयात. आतां गेल्या 10 वर्सां मायज SEZची सगळी जमीन आसा, आतां तरी ती तुमच्या कंप्लीट सबंद ताब्यान आसा सरकाराच्या. आनी वेर्णा केलें जाल्यार ताका खुबश्यो सवलती बरे प्रकारे थंय आसा, उपलब्ध आसा. गोवा युनिवर्सिटी बगलेकच आसा, एअरपोर्ट आसा, विमानतळ आसा, थंय गाडयेन येतलो जाल्यार स्टेशन आसा, गाडी रेल्वे वास्को मडगांव पणजी सुद्दां लागीं आसा. रस्ते कनेक्टेड, उत्तम सोय आसा ती कनेक्शनाची, उदक, लायट, रस्तो हे सगळे आनी विसिनिटी. एक एड्युकेशनल हब करपाक ही एकदम योग्य जमीन अशें दिसता म्हणून आमी सरकाराक हो प्रपोजल सुचयता. आनी एक ल्हानशें उदाहरण, आमचे स्वर्गेस्त मुख्यमंत्री मनोहर बाब पर्रीकर ताणें कितें केलें, पणजी कंजेशन जाता, अशें जाता तशें जाता अशी युक्ती काडपाक जाय. कुजिराक सगळे वेले, थंय हब केलो. आतां हांगा 25 लाख स्क्वेअर मिटर इतली जमीन आसा, हांगा बरे पैकी सगळ्यो सवलती जावं मॅनेजमेंट जाय, IIT आनी मेडिसीन, टेक्नॉलॉजी, फॅशन डिझायनींग, कितलेक युनिट्स, डिपार्टमेंट्स तांकां येवपाक शकता बरे भशेन आनी इन व्हेरी नायस कोडियल एटमॉस्फियर, काम एंड कंडुसीव एटमॉस्फियर म्हणटा पळय आमी, तशेंच थंय वातावरण एकदम योग्य आसा. तुमकां लोकांक कोणाक दुखोवपाकय बी नाका, कोणाक बेघर करुया नाका. ती आसा तीच जमीन वापरात न्ही तुमी. मानवलदाराचें चिंती नाका, गोंयचें हित आनी गोंयच्या उदरगतीक गोंयच्या भुरग्याचें आनी तांच्या शिक्षणाचें चिंत दिवन थंय करपाक हांव विनयतां.
Just before we end, we all understand that Goa has been sustaining on two industries. One is the tourism and the other is mining. Mining, as we all know, has gone for a total toss, and tourism is going down the wrong lane. What we basically would like to suggest is that if this edu-city is developed at Verna, subsequently the government can plan on a more of a medical side of tourism. There are a lot of people from abroad who come to India for treatment, but they do not come to Goa. And if you consider the revenue what Kerala gets, or maybe Delhi or Bombay gets, we are earning a minuscule out of it. Doctors of Goa with high caliber are working abroad or outside the state. So why not we give a thrust to the medical tourism side of it, as well as develop Goa as an education hub wherein people from abroad come here. They get trained over here and then they carry the expertise as well as the cooperation all over the world. So our sincere request to this government, which surely will be meeting Dr. Pramod Sawant and presenting, is to make sure that you please take people along with you as you plan development for the state. People of Goa love to be part of development, but please do not try to impose something on them against their wishes, because revolution is also in their blood. Thank you so much. for attending this press conference. And if anyone wants to ask questions, you can please go ahead. I will tell you the reason why Verna is better. I do not want to go into reason why Sangye should not be considered. Verna is centrally located, already acquired, literally nearly roads and everything are done, no encumbrances. Today, GIDC should be more than happy to actually give that land to an IIT because they'll get direct money. Now, it's a different fact if Vishwajit Rane is planning to sell that land on the sly to some other industry and then have Goans fighting for land somewhere else. Because if you see GIDC as such, if you see the data in GIDC, you will see that Goans have not benefited much because all property, all land which is there is literally given to outsiders. So it is time that we take care of our own people. We see that entrepreneurs from Goa are supported, and there is absolutely no argument to which place is better in Goa as against Verna. Yes, we are going to meet. Actually, we were supposed to have a meeting today, but